Brian Brown, Grain Valley, Missouri, Casey's General Store, FVP, Searsboro, number 21. Yeah, you know, coming here, you know, I remember, you know, setting up in Section G with my grandma Barbara, you know, as a kid, you know, coming here and watching Danny and just dreaming one day I, you know, could just race here. I used to leave my seat about 2 laps to go. I could run down and be over here at the turn 4 gate. They'd let me through the gate. I could get in victory lane if I was quick enough. So that's you know, a lot of memories as a kid here. You know, growing up, you know, just wanted to be able to race here, and then obviously when you race here one time, you know you want to win, you know, and then when you win a race, you want to win a championship, and then just kind of escalated from there. You know, now obviously our number one goal is that Knoxville Nationals. It's something that, you know, we've worked on that since the Sunday after the Nationals last year, and it's everything we do, whether it's on the tires, the wings, the engines. Will it make us better for the Knoxville Nationals? And I'm a little biased, but they probably mean more to me than they do anyone. Just because I come here as a kid, and you know, I remember when they used to do, you know, the wave off turn 4. You know, when, you know, we'd practice, you know, as with Jack Hurway and Tim Truer would practice for weeks in advance for that Saturday night. So when, you know, when they came off turn 4, you know, the wave was perfect. You know, 4 wide and being a part of that, it's unbelievable. And I think that's something I had a hard time comprehending when I first started racing at the Knoxville Nationals, is because to me, it's more than just a race today. But when you come in here on Thursday the Knoxville Nationals or Saturday the Knoxville Nationals, you've got to kind of change your mindset, and you got to treat it like it's another race. So it's kind of got to have split personalities. You know, throughout the whole year, you got to treat it like it. You know, it's as big as to me as the Daytona 500. You know, but when you get here, you got to treat it like it's any other race. If you don't, you'll psych yourself out and you'll be in the C main. That's the fun thing about the Knoxville Nationals is when you roll in here on your qualifying night, they don't care. You get no bonus points for what you did in 2013 or where you finished in 2012 or where you started in 2010. It's a clean slate. You got to go out and you got to make it happen. And you can't have any mistakes. You don't have to be the fastest car all week long, but you got to put yourself in position come Saturday. Keep yourself in the hunt. And you start in the first 2-3 rows, I feel like you've got a chance to win. I still feel like we're coming in as an underdog. I really think that people maybe think it's a fluke that we ran so good the last couple years, and we're going to fail. I hope to prove them wrong and, you know, have a consistent week. And when the money's on the line, you know, $150,000 to win 53rd Annual Knoxville Nationals, I hope we're in a spot to be able to beat them. You know, I'm the car owner and the driver of this deal, and, you know, being the car owner, you got to make sure you have the finances and, you know, and to go up and down the road to run a 90 race schedule in 20-25 states. You know, Monday through Thursday it can be hectic at times to make sure we have what we need. You know, probably the easiest time of my week is in about an hour when I hop in that race car. That's something you get in the race car, you don't really think about what parts you have to order or where your budget's at or whatnot. You just got to try to go out and clear your head and do the best you can. And we're very, very, very lucky. Without every one of these partners on our team, we could not do what we love, and that's come out here and race for a Knoxville Nationals Championship and go out and compete for wins. It's not really about the money, but it's not really about the fame. It's just about the adrenaline that you get. There's no way to describe that feeling you get when you come off turn 4 and you see those double checkers of Doug Clark. It never, ever, ever gets old. And we say that a lot when we win. Man, winning at Knoxville never gets old. I'm 34 years old. They're looking for, you know, Kyle Larson's, people that are real young, that's got, quite honestly, more talent than I have. You got to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, is what I'm doing probably the peak of my potential? And I really think it is. Kyle Larson's got more talent in his left hand than I probably do in my whole body, and he's a good friend of mine. I hope nothing but the best for him, but that's to the point in my career, growing up as a young guy. I never said, you know, if I don't make it in NASCAR, I'm going to be a failure. My thing is if I just want to be able to drive and race, and being able to race for a living is a dream come true. It's how lucky we are to not only get to do what we love to do, but to run second to Knoxville Nationals, and, you know, to have a car and a team and partners that are good enough to win the Knoxville Nationals. If we can if the driver will do his job. If my career ended tomorrow, I would have no regret, and I've had a great career up to this point. Yeah, there's a lot of things I'd like to still do, But if I never do any of those things, I'm never going to look back and say, gosh, I ran second to the Knoxville Nationals and I didn't win it. I never dreamed I'd be sitting here talking to you, let alone run second to the Knoxville Nationals or win 2 championships or win 20 races here. So I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I've got a great wife in Heather, a great stepdaughter in Michaela, a great family with my grandpa George, Barbara, Danny, great parents, great step parents, just a great supporting cast that I feel like that you can go out and win races, but if you ain't got those group of core people around you to celebrate that stuff, it doesn't mean as much. And I'm very lucky to have those people behind us.